Welcome to Modeling Time with me, Brian Banna, and part two in my AC4400CW Veterans locomotive. I've got the frame done, trucks, fuel tank, the motor's in, the DCC sound system's in, the speakers are in, and keep alive and all that. So it's all up and running there. My next step is to work on the sill unit. But let me show you the frame, and I've come up with a paint scheme that I think I'm really happy with. There's just one small portion of it that I'm kind of debating which way to go with it. But other than that, I have the paint scheme down and the colors down and what's going on, so I'll explain that in this video too. So let me get the camera set up over here, and I'll go over all of that and what's going on. All right, so let me get this pointed down a little bit more there. That's what we want right there. Okay, so what I've got here, like I said, I've got the whole frame and everything dialed in. So this is what the frame, fuel tank, and trucks will look like. The speaker sounds okay. Again, like I said, I think I said in the last one, I'm not a big fan of sound anymore. It just doesn't have the oomph to it that it really needs to set it off, but I'm not going to get into that, and I'm not going to complain about it. It is what it is. So anyway, so I've got this done. The paint is True Color Silver. I really like that silver. Originally, I was going to go with the Tamiya flat aluminum, but it had just a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't want any sparkle. I wanted it to look like silver paint. I've looked at enough bicentennial locomotives and such, and veterans locomotives, to see that the silver paint looks like paint. It doesn't look like, you know, like raw metal or aluminum or whatever. And the True Color Silver comes out beautiful. Now, to get this nice finish to it, you got to paint everything gloss black first, and then put the silver over that, and it comes out very nice. So this has a satin varnish on it now, and it's all ready to go. Okay, so now let me go over how it's going to be painted. So right now I'm working on the sill, and the sill is going to be all blue, and it'll have a white stripe down it. The handrails and stanchions, they'll be all blue with white ends on the leading edges. Pilots will be all blue. Plow will be blue with a white chevron on it, and I've got the plow painted white right now. So right now this just has a flat white base coat on it. The step edges will be white, and I need to put Tamiya gloss white on the step edges and on the side sill and on the front here. So that takes care of that, and the plow I need to put a gloss white on. So that takes care of that. So the hood. So the hood's going to be, it's going to have red, white, and blue chevrons on the front. Now there's 2 points. I said there was one. There's 2 points I was considering here. So I'm still debating what to do here. I was thinking that this portion of the triangle up here would be red, and then I would have the chevron coming down, so it would be red and red. Then there would be a white chevron, and then at the bottom would be a blue triangle. So it would be red, white, blue. The other thing I'm thinking about, because the third color is olive drab. It's all going to be painted olive drab, and except for one point, and I'll explain that in a minute. The other thing I was thinking about, all of this will be olive drab, then I'll just have red, white, blue. So there'll be red on the top corners, white chevron, blue triangle. So that's what I'm thinking about now. Now on the top, this, if I paint these red, this will be olive drab, and there will be, if you ever seen, like in the World War II Jeeps and trucks and stuff, there was a star circle right up here on the hoods and stuff. And I was thinking of putting a circular or a circle star like they had on those things. Now, what's going to go on? So all of this is going to be olive drab, except at the bottom of the hood door, it's going to come up at 30 degrees. And the bottom of this hood, the last hood door, it'll come up 30 degrees. Then it'll be red, white, blue, and that'll continue over the top to a point, and then do it again on the other side. So it'll be come up red, white, blue. So it'll be red in the front, white, blue. You'll be reading it from right to left, and this will be from left to right. And then in the red, white, blue pattern, there will be some symbols and such, and a slogan, and some stars and things like that. I have it all designed out. You'll just have to wait till I get the decals done to see and understand what's going on there. And then on the leading edge of the red, there will be a gold band that will go across, and on the trailing edge of the blue, there will be a gold band that goes across. Now, on like I said, everything else will be olive drab, and then on the side of the cab, we'll have the cab number, and then maybe here will be like a list of employees who are veterans, who have served, and who are serving on this side, and again over here on this side. So that's pretty much the paint scheme that I'm going for, and I'm really excited about it. I've been playing around with different things in my head on what to do and how to approach it and how to execute it. And the longer I think about it, the more ideas come in, and I throw them around, and I put them in like a Corel Draw to see how it looks and stuff, and I like what I've come up with now. I really like the thought of the olive drab. Now, it's not going to be a dark olive drab. I'll use Tamiya paint, and the Tamiya olive drab is really dark, so I'm going to mix it with olive green just to lighten it up a little bit and get a little bit lighter olive drab going. So that's what's going on now, and you've seen what I've got done. You know, I've got the drive, the frame, drive, fuel tank, trucks, everything's all put together, lubed up, and everything. The sound is all programmed into it. The only thing I need to do with the sound really is to dial in the volumes and stuff. So that's what I've got going there, and I look forward to moving on with this project. Well, now you know where I'm at on the stages of this project. As I said, I'm really excited to get going on this and seeing how it develops and comes together. Before I go to bed tonight, the sill unit will have the gloss white on it, and I'll let that dry for a couple of days. I do have to paint the MU receptacle covers on the left side. It'll be red, and on the right side it'll be white, so I've already got the white on there, and then the same on the rear. So I got to get those, and that's the only real difficult masking I'll have to do. I can't cut those off like I did on the Dash 9 because these have the cable that comes out and hooks into the other one. So I've got to leave the covers on that are molded on here and figure out how to mask those so it doesn't look too ugly. So after this video, I'll get right on to painting the white and let that set. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll follow along with me as I go, and I'm really excited about this model. I've got the decals designed for the side of the hood. I just have to do the numbers and the plaque that goes on the side of the nose and all that. I got to do that stuff. So anyway, that's it for tonight, and thank you very much for watching.